MDK 2025 is in approximately 2 months. And these 2 months more than important. And it's gonna be the deciding factor whether you will enter your dream medical college or not. Now, the question is how to utilize it effectively. And mostly for those students who have not started studying yet, and for those who are feeling a little behind that मैंने तो कुछ भी नहीं किया और I can't remember anything from which I studied. So I will give you the exact roadmap you need in order to take the most out of these 2 months. But again, I'm saying that whether you have studied or if you didn't study at all, whether you are fresher or improver, these 2 months are more than important. And to utilize it effectively, you just don't need to work hard and go all the stuff. You just need to study smart, tailored to the MDCAT questions. So I will give you the timetable for these 2 months, which you can apply and adjust your routine according to it. So basically, we have a total of 52 chapters in science subjects, and we have around 60 to 66 or 65 days left. So we will make a plan for 60 days. Now, we will divide these 60 days into three phases. The first phase of 30 days, where you will study and cover the syllabus. Now, if you don't know how to study for MDCAT and don't want to waste your time on just useless stuff, then you could just go out and check the other video which I just put out on the channel, and that's all about how to study smartly for MCAT. Now, in this phase one, which we will allot 30 days. Now, in these 30 days, we have to cover the whole syllabus. And each day you have to do at least 2 chapters a day, right? Lecture, reading, and practicing MCQs. Now, as we have allocated it 30 days, if we remove the Sundays from it, we remain with 26 days. So, in these 26 days, you have to cover at least 2 chapters, 2.5 chapters, depending on the complexity and difficulty of these chapters. And also dedicate around 30 minutes to 1 hour to English. And never ignore this subject. And whenever you are selecting the topics or tasks for day, you can go for one a lengthy chapter and one short chapter. And like take for example enzyme chapter in bio. So that's very short and easy. So with that you can go for a AC chapter in physics and also a half of alkyl halide in chemistry. So in this sense you will cover around 2.5 chapters a day. Now, in the second phase, we would look at it around 17 days. And in this phase, you must complete around 3 chapters daily and practice. And now you would do revision in a sense that you will just revise your cheat sheets and then go for applying all the concepts, all the knowledge in practicing MCQ. So you will actively recall your knowledge. And after solving the MCQ, you have to note your mistakes in your mistake copy and then go for revising and reading your notes in the book. Now, as you are done with the first revision, you would go into the last stage. And it's also very, very important because in exam, you have to apply what you learn. Now, in order to apply what you learn, you must do revision again and again. Now, in this phase, we will allow it 13 days and you have to revise 4 chapters daily. And the revision would be you will just pick up the MCQs and solve all the MCQ and then note your mistakes and then go for your notes in the book. The reason I'm saying that you should first go for your cheat sheets because there you just revise the basic concepts and important concepts. And the MCQ solving is that you actively recall your knowledge, not just passively consuming information. And that's the thing that would mostly help in your exam. Now, as I have removed Sundays from it, we will have left with the 4 Sundays from the phase one and 4 Sundays in the phase one, 2 Sundays in phase two, and 2 Sundays in phase two. So it becomes a total of 8 Sundays. Now, in this Sunday test, in phase one, you can go for just practice MCQ, but in the phase two, where you are in revision, you must go for Sunday test and sit in a room and feel like you are giving the real indicate and solve all the screws up Sunday test at once so that you can get used to the MCAT test and you will learn about your time management, that how much time does it take for bio, physics and chemistry. So these things are very important because if you have studied and you don't or you can't manage time properly, then your study is of no importance. So remaining with the 8 Sundays, you must practice Sunday tests on it. And lastly, I would say that you want to be a doctor, right? And you want to achieve that dream of yours. So these 2 months are nothing in order to achieve your dream. And these 2 months are going to decide the trajectory of your life. So it's not that hard to just sit and study and work on your mistakes just for 2 months, again saying. And I totally understand that we are not robots, but remember that there is a huge difference between healthy breaks, like you just go out for a walk and then come fresh for study, and that's actually increases your efficiency, and distractions. So distractions drains your energy, and as these 2 months are very important, so you need to have kind of guidance that where are your mistake and where you should work upon, and accountability that how much work you did, which you can do by tracking your progress. And also we have a group for that. So if you want to receive personalized guidance, you can just click the link in the comment section and join our WhatsApp group. And if you have any questions about MCAT, don't remain in dilemma. Just ask any question in our comment section. Maybe I will reply in that comment, or maybe we will make a video on that. So if you are ready and serious about your dreams, just comment preparation started and come back successful after 2 months. And I will tell you something, that never ever doubt yourself, because तुमसे जो हो सकता है वो तुम कर रहे हो. Keep studying and working on your dreams. And if you want to receive direct guidance from MBBS students, you can just join the group through the link given in the comment section. Good luck for your preparation. See you in the next one.